Hello, everyone, and welcome again to a new Lithium Sessions podcast. This is a space for us to share more about what we do, about our team, and many other insights about the IT staffing industry. In this special edition and episode, I have the pleasure to introduce Vicente Gonzalez, our brand new business developer at Lithium, that is going to do the role of growth manager. So, a very important role in the team. So, welcome, Vicente, to this interview.
Hi, Rodrigo. Thank you. It's great to be here. I'm really excited to join the Lithium Challenge. So I'm really excited of this new episode.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Vicente, please introduce yourself and tell us more about your experience in the staffing industry.
Well, I'm from Argentina. I'm currently living in Buenos Aires. Well, I have over a decade of experience in the staffing industry. We're working with various clients and companies, helping to get the right talent and also understand the culture of the different companies in the US. I work with local and international clients, focuses on ITs and tech roles. And well, I have also the opportunity to work with startups, with big companies, and this experience got me a lot of different opportunities to grow within the tech stuff.
Excellent. So, as we are in this industry, and in our case, we offer nearshore developers. Of course, one of the key challenges we face is ensuring that companies in the U.S. trust and choose candidates from Latin America. So, what strategies do you think can help to overcome this challenge?
Well, for me, building trust is crucial. It starts showcasing with the quality and reliability of the candidates. We always try to show the new companies our success stories with our Latin professionals, and also make them understand that there's no cultural barrier, that these developers are going to be as good as a US developer, and it's really important to establish a regular communication with the client and provide transparency through the hiring process.
Yes, that's very important for sure.
Uh,
Speaking about talent in Latin America, what are some of the benefits of working with developers from this region, and especially for companies in the US?
Well, I think there are several key benefits. First, Latin developers are known for their strong problem-solving skills and their technical expertise. They are well versed in the latest technologies. Um I think that second, the cultural similarities between Latam and the US make collaboration smoother. Being in the same similar time zones allows for real-time communications and faster projects turnaround. In my previous experience, I've noticed that working with US companies have shown that Latin developers are with high quality, and often they exceed the expectations. Um, I think that's the barrier that we have to pass in order to get understand the US companies that Latin developers are really experienced in the IT business.
Okay. So, for sure, communication is vital in our industry. And how do we ensure that a seamless and effective communication process happens between the clients and the candidates?
Well, it's really important that the developers and the clients understand and adapt of the needs. We really at Lithium prioritize that, getting to know the DNA of each companies that the developer are going to work with. This means understand their culture, their values, the specific requirements that each client has, and I think that one of the most important thing is maintain regular open lines of communication, providing updates and feedback to ensure everyone be in the same pace. I think that utilizing various communications tools and technology help us to stay connected with the client and the developer and be ahead if there's going to be any situation that we can solve.
Excellent. So now, talking about other things and about your experience, what do you think are your key learnings about working with this market? I mean, with the US market. I mean, if we talk about a client in the US, what can you tell me about, well, what things are you going to look in details and how you are going to understand, for example, that a client is a potential client for a service like this?
Well, I think that it's really important to understand that each company is different. They have their own values, they have their own goals. So, first, I always try to understand what they are aiming for in order to understand what we can provide them. For example, if it's a startup, maybe they need a bigger team with different roles. If it's a company that is been in the IT business for a long time, understand that maybe they will need some developer senior with more experience. But I think that it's important to understand that each company, even they are in the IT business, it's different because they are aiming for different goals. I think that understand where they are where they stand now and they want to go. It's really important.
So, Vicent, what do you think are the main moments where a company could need the help of a talent solutions company like Lithium?
Well, I think there are many situations. I think that one of the biggest problems today is the rotation of the team. We assure our clients that our developers are going to be full time for long term. We are really interested in long term projects as our developers. So we always try to assure the different companies the possibility of having a team for a long period of time. Also, another situation that it's coming really normal nowadays is the budget problem. Today, nowadays, the budget is not the same as 2 years ago. So we offer really good developers. The biggest problem today is the budget that IT companies have right now, that it's lower than 2 years ago. So we have highly recommended developers with experience that are cheaper that if you have to hiring in the US, and also the possibility of not having in their payroll, just hiring as a service, because we understand that nowadays having the developers in the payroll might be it's rough because they don't know if they are going to have the budget. So we give them the that solution.
Yes, yes. For this reason, I think that flexible contracts, right, are a very important asset that they can have if they work with a partner, a talent solutions partner. So, Vicent, what do you think? Let's talk about two scenarios. One scenario where you can quickly help a company. Let's say that you approach a company and you can quickly help them. And another scenario where you know that the sales process is longer, but at the end it works well. But of course, maybe it's not the right moment. But at the end, you do all your job, your process. Please tell me the both extremes: one that is quickly and another that takes longer.
Well, normally when we have a quick process is when we have a company that normally they have a lot of experience and more than 5 years in the business. they usually know what they need. So what we always try to do is have a lot of meeting with our recruiting team to really understand the needs of the developer that they need. For that, I think that it's really important to understand the DNA of the company, and after that, well, try to find the best fit for that company. But nowadays, we find that with the new technologies, we also have to understand what they are need, despite if they have a lot of time in the business. The other scenario, it's really interesting too, because we help the company to understand what they are aiming. So for us, that's really important because during the process, we get to know how the company works, what are their values, what are they are looking for. So maybe it's it's longer than we probably would like, but for us, that period of time is really important because it's a start point for us. Because after the first search for a profile, we after that we really understand the whole picture of the company. So maybe it's take a little longer than we like, but in that process we really understand the whole picture of the company.
Yes, and also I think it's very important building trust, as you said initially, right? Because building trust takes time, and they need to understand our process, how satisfied they are with the candidates we introduce to them. So it's a process. Of course, it takes time, but of course, those processes that takes longer is because, well, they are evaluating us, and trying to understand if the candidates are a good fit for them, and also they have the right moment to to hire someone, right?
Yes, sometimes, well, nowadays, fast is always a need, but we understand that not always fast is better.
Yeah.
For us, it's really important to understand how the client works, how is going to be the process, because after the that process, the developer is going to work with the company. They will interact daily. So it's really important that it's not only the technology that fit. It's really important that his cultural fits with the company. They understand what which are the goals of the company, that also the client understand what are the needs of the developers, because we always try that the developers grow within the company that they start working, not only finish a project, but having the possibility of become a team lead, or be part of another project. So for us, the process is really important, because after that, we also can recommend another developers. So I think that having a really good communication with the decisors of the company, it's really important, because that's the way you understand what are the needs.
Yes, absolutely. What about if you share one of your strategies, for example, that you are currently doing to get new prospect, new clients?
Well, as I say, I don't want to be reiterative, but I really focus on the goals of the company and what they are doing nowadays. If they are a startup, if they have been in the market for a long time, because after understanding where are they right now, it's a way to give them a solution. It's not only I have this developer at this rate. For me, obviously, those things are really important, because today the budget is a situation that it's a pain point. But also to understand that these developers are going to work with you daily. So understand if they are a startup, maybe try to offer developers with experience in startups, with experience of maybe moving to different projects. Um, and if it's a company that it's been a long time from the market, maybe they don't have like a lot of projects, but they have a long-term project. So offer developers that understand and have been experienced with long-term projects. So I always try to understand where are situated right now.
Okay. So, and just to start finishing this interview, what do you think the moments you most enjoy your job? What things really excites you about your role?
Well, I think that when we are in the same page with the client, when all the process of understand each other, how it's going to be the hiring process, how they will manage after the hiring process, I think that that's is the best situation because um, after that you if you understand the most important thing for the company, you improve the possibility to improve the process. I think that if you are aligned of what they need after that point, it's only moving forward. So I think that that's the most important thing. That's why I think that if the process take a little longer, it's not that bad because helps to understand how they manage internally.
Okay. And this is my last question, really, and is what do you how do you see the industry this year compared with last year? What is your feeling about that?
Well, I think that the industry right now it's moving a little lower than in the past years, but they are growing stronger. I mean that in maybe 2 years ago, we you have a company with a lot of budget, with a lot of goals, but they didn't have the clarity of where to aim. Nowadays, maybe they are going to a slower pace,
Mm.
but they are more decided on where to go. They are more decided on where they want to put their focus. If it's going to be a project on AI, if it's going to be a project mobile. I think nowadays the companies really understand what are going to be the next steps. So I think that it's really positive,
Mhm.
that because gives you a point of view that where are they going. So I think that it's going to be a good year after the last year with some different problem with budget and well, inflation and the situation of the country. But I think that nowadays it's a really positive year.
Yes, I completely agree with you. And also, if they have a budget to spend, they are going to look in detail how to spend this budget. And of course, regarding that, they need to choose in case of scaling their teams with partners like us, for example. It's good for them to, do the due diligence with time in order to find the right partners and, of course, have the right talent at the right time. So be very optimum, let's say, optimize all directions, right? So for this, the reason is important to have the right talent at the right time, as I said. So and that is without a doubt super important now.
Yes, I think that after pandemic, we really understand and the whole market understand the importance of technology. Nowadays, I think that they are also looking for the good use of technology. It's not only doing projects and invest in different things, but nowadays I think that they are focusing more in what project they are going to choose and move forward. And I'm seeing in a lot of clients that they are finishing the project. A couple of years ago, they started a lot of projects, but not all the projects have their finished. Normally, you have a lot of projects that in the middle they have different problems with
Yes,
developers or
they were
with the
canceled.
internal
Yeah.
team. Or today, I think that the tech has more structure, and I think that learn from the past, that it's not only doing projects, but understand what projects are they going to do.
Yes, yes, you're right. Well, Vincent, thank you very much for this time together to know more about you, about your experience, your insights about the industry, and well, I wish you the best on this new adventure with us in the team. And of course, we invite all the people that is watching this video to contact us in order to explore synergies and how we can help you. So, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Rodrigo. I'm thrilled to be part of the team and look forward to contribute to our shared success at Lithium.
Okay, thank you.